Okay, moving from E to P is a core concept of this company. It's one of the 6 perspectives of this company, right? And I want to apply it to behavior. It's real important we do. And it has to do with that becoming flexible. So when we get flexible with behavior, we move from E to P. Now E is a type of behavior that is entrepreneurial, right? Think of entrepreneurial as natural behavior. Because when I think of entrepreneurial, I think of good words, like energy, enthusiasm, spontaneity, excitement, right? Those are all good, positive things. Natural behaviors, like when I first get my real estate license, right? I'm excited, I got my business cards, going to the association mixer, you know, and I'm meeting people, and all my friends and family that have known I'm going to get my license are now using me, and I'm just bouncing off the walls. It's cool. Nothing beats that first year or two of real estate. You sell like mad, going crazy. Well, maybe you're not selling like mad, but you're certainly loving life because it's new and you got lots of energy, right? Then your business starts to go up, at least in your mind. You're selling like mad. However, that's only going to take you so far, that natural behavior, until you start doing things you don't necessarily like to do, right? Lots of things that we need to do that we don't like to do. It's called getting purposeful. And that's P. Because what will happen is, natural behavior, we can put a natural down here next to it, will only take us so high. Unless business happens to come to us by default, luckily, right? Stumble onto somebody who gives us a lot of business. Maybe my broker gives me a bunch of business, or someone gives me a REO account. Well, that'll last for a while. But until you learn to be purposeful on your own, I can pick Darren Kong up and I can drop him anywhere in the country with any company. And Darren's going to make a lot of money in real estate no matter where I put him. Because he is totally independent. Because he knows how to lead generate. He knows how to set up systems. He knows how to time block. He knows how to manage his time. He is not dependent on anyone else. And that type of confidence, even though you may think he's regimented and disciplined, and I'd hate to be that way, gives him freedom like you wouldn't imagine. Like you wouldn't imagine. So to break through is challenging. You have to do things that are uncomfortable. You heard me say him. He time blocks. He creates systems. He takes time to learn. Right? From someone that he could easily say he doesn't need to learn from. He could very easily sit there and say, I can't learn anything from Brian. I've been doing this. I know what I'm doing. But he's doing it. He's in here. I didn't even beg him to. He gets learning based. All of you are doing that today, right? Maybe they have a profit. Oh, heavens bench, we have a budget. Oh my goodness, we have a budget. We create a budget. We follow it. We create a lead generation business plan. Here's what I'm going to do every single day. We track our numbers, right, Apple? We track our numbers. Things that no one naturally likes to do. It's not natural behavior, it's purposeful behavior. Right? So we can't always just do what D's want to do, right? Because D's don't want a budget. D's don't want to sit down and learn. We have to get flexible with our behavior, and we have to do some of those uncomfortable things to break through from time to time. Otherwise, we'll always just be too busy to learn. Right? We won't have time to lead generate. We'll make all those terrible excuses. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to go into unpleasant spaces until they become pleasant. You have to go into pain to get to pleasure on the other side. It's just a brief amount of pain to learn it, to set up the budget, to set up the P&L, to set up my 33 touch campaign, right? To set up my P&L, all those things we teach, to do my business plan. Just get uncomfortable for a brief period of time. And then for the long time, you got the pleasure that you reap from it, right? So we have to get flexible with behavior, right? Don't just sit on my natural behavior and be okay with that.